Jungle position always plays a very important role in Honor of Kings. A good jungler will help the team have an early advantage in laning, vision, and objective control. At the same time, the jungler also has a huge amount of damage because of the advantage of comfortable farming. If you are looking for powerful champions to climb rank effectively and fit the meta, this is the video for you. Today's video will help you highlight the top 5 jungle champions in Honor of Kings that effectively carry the team. Best. Don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss interesting videos. Number 5 on today's list is Lanolin. Possessing the ability to be invisible at level 1, the ability to recover and deal extremely high damage, plus the ability to slow down and get close to the enemy, Lanolin is proving to be an extremely difficult champion. Uncomfortable and difficult to deal with even if the other support has increased stealth detection vision. With the advantage of stealth, Lanolin is truly the terror of the enemy team's main forces. But the limitation of this general is that he has no mobility moves, except ultimate. In a fight, you will often have the role of stalking and capturing the main force. If you catch it but cannot escape, the exchange rate is very high. If you are unlucky and the other side protects the main force very well, the person who will be on the board will be you. If the match lasts longer, Lanolin's fighting ability will decrease. How to counter Lanolin. If you are a support player, you should pick generals that can protect the main force well like Lu Shan, Dongwang, Liang, and you can also pick generals that can heal like Kai Yan or Ming. To avoid the main force being shocked to death. And note that when playing support and encountering Lanolin, you should use an auxiliary item to detect stealth and slow down enemies within range. In addition, for other positions, you should choose champions who have the ability to maneuver or control so that when Lanolin rushes in, they can escape. If you want to experience the feeling of a cat playing with a mouse, like toying with other people's hearts, then Lanolin is the choice for you. I put Lanolin in 5th place because this general has the top 1 ban rate in the jungle role, so it is very difficult for you to pick. Next in position 4 is Zilong. After being modified to increase the power, specifically increasing healing in skill 2 and adjusting the cooldown time of the ulti so that Zilong can more easily approach combat, Zilong suddenly appeared in the top 2 win rates in the jungle role. With this edit, when ulti enters a jungle monster, the cooldown will be reduced by 50%. Therefore, Zilong's ability to clear the forest increases significantly, giving Zilong the advantage of moving early and entering and exiting easily. During combat, you should lurk in the bushes or try to choose a position and jump into the back line to finish off the enemy's main force early. Because this is also a champion with a semi-build, when soloing with fighter or tank champions, it will be quite difficult for both sides to finish each other off. So avoid fighting with enemy tanks and aim straight at the main force. Although his late-game move recovers quite quickly, I personally feel that Zilong still lacks a bit of late-game damage. Even when you reach full damage, fighting against tanks is still quite difficult. With full damage, you die quickly, but if you go to semi, at the end of the game, the other side with full items will have a hard time reaching the main force. Therefore, you should speed up the match to avoid dragging it out at the end. At number 3, we have Lamb. This is a jungler with the ability to clear monsters quickly, deal a lot of damage as well as close and control the target extremely well. Although the healing ability in skill 2 is reduced quite significantly and loses the top 1 position in ban rate. But if you go with a team with good control, Lamb is still the priority choice to sweep into the enemy team. To maximize your power, if you have Lamb in your squad, you should choose fighters or tanks with good dashing ability to open combat, then the enemy team will focus all their moves on the tank champions. Blow, and now Lamb's party officially begins. Currently, Lamb is following the semi-build path. Although the damage output is not high when gaining damage, it is extremely annoying in combat. How to counter Lamb. Pick champions that have the ability to hard control or lock targets like Liang, Dongwang, Fuzzy, or Dodgy. If you see that Lamb has a semi-oriented item, immediately go armor piercing to quickly finish off Lamb when approached. Number 2 is none other than Musashi. Possessing extremely high mobility in combat, the ability to block attacks and extremely good skills in catching individual targets. Musashi is a champion who has the ability to deliver pages persistently, farm lanes quickly and is also very good at ganking. However, the amount of damage that Musashi causes is not too sudden when you build semi-items, but if you go to full fame, you will easily evaporate. In a fight, you should be the one to come in later and get close to the main force to harass the squad. During the monster farming phase, you should accumulate 1 passive to deal more damage. In combat, you should accumulate 2 passives to be able to best approach the target. And if you like the persistent and graceful fighting style that is easy to play, then Musashi would be a great choice. And finally, number 1 on our list today is Dian Wei. Possessing a skill to accelerate running as well as damage, along with a skill to slow down and speed up attacks, a skill to knock up and knock back, it would be a real nightmare if Dian Wei had enough equipment, as well as the necessary level. After editing the skill set, every time the Dian Wei skill is used, all control effects will be removed. After removing the control effect, Dian Wei will increase physical attack and attack range, and will have a maximum of 6 stacks. He can plow through the enemy team's map without being shy about any opponent. Note that the early levels may be a bit difficult for Dian Wei, everyone needs to focus on farming more, but as time goes on, Dian Wei's strength will clearly increase. Dian Wei is currently the top 1 win rate in the jungle role with 54.68% and a pick rate of 1.33% with few bans. Statistics as of July 12th. So we have reviewed the top 5 hottest jungle champions currently in the game Honor of Kings. What do you think about this list? Are there any champions you want to add? Please leave your opinion in the comments section. Don't forget to like, share the video and subscribe to the channel to follow the latest content from us. Thank you for watching the video, see you in the next videos.